sophisticated, and others, they have a growing feeling that there's something profoundly wrong in Washington, but they're not sure. And to have the chance to talk to a case officer, a top-ranked case officer who was in the field but also in the National Security Council, they seize upon it and they stay for it, like I say, and hostile questions you can count on one hand out of.
Welcome to my shoe closet. As you can tell, I really love shoes.
Part of those are material resources, and part of those are also cultural resources as well. There are class structures that keep people mostly in their places. There are some slight exceptions to this where there's movement between, one rung and another, but the level.
Many, 150, I don't know how many lectures. People are deeply concerned because they see that Washington is lying. They've read about Guatemala, and they've read about Chile, and they've read about Vietnam, and all the other places where we went in and beat the drums of a non-existent communist threat. And then, in some cases had our own people in there being killed. And then the young people come.
Of social mobility is remarkably low in the society, and then the American dream is punctuated by these very visible examples in the media that show us people who are poor who are now rich. And now the question is, if those people are rich,
coming to these lectures because they're sitting here with this uncomfortable feeling that we could be so close to putting our own troops into Central America, which would mean them being used once again by the moneyed interests and by a president and secretary of state.
If those people have made it, and a vast majority of the people have not, and the major thing that separates them is their own hard work, then the reason that the vast majority of people are where they are is because that is where they deserve to be. You didn't work hard enough, you're not intelligent enough.
The right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
$700 suits, sending people to fight a mythical monster in the jungles, in this case of Central America. And they're just not sure they want to be used that way. And particularly, they'll come to lectures to hear a bit of the truth. And they'll talk to you. You get questions like on page.
Some are smart, some not. Some are successful, some not.
The United States never had mass prosperity throughout its history. It was just a period from 1946 to
178 of Daniel Yergin's book and whatnot. They're concerned, and they're reading, and they don't want to be used in another stupid war like Vietnam.
where the prosperity was really, it looked like it was just going better and better and better for everybody. And that came after World War II. with the backlog of tremendous earnings from war industry and such, the GI Bill that came in that developed a whole new big professional class and the like, and that lasted.
And that's Alternative Views for this evening. We're really glad you could join us. Alternative Views is a production of the Alternative Information.
Until about 1980. Since then, there have been cutbacks in human services, cutbacks in educational opportunities, and greater inequality. Since 2000 to 2008, the inequality between the very rich and the rest of us, that inequality
We'd like very much to get your comments on the program, positive, negative, whatever. Please contact us. You may write to us at the above address. And join us next time.
greater than it's been throughout the 20th century. So we're back to like 1900 in terms of inequality. Everybody just can't make it. Throughout history, the rich have always argued that the
time for alternative views. Good night.
of their own poverty. They're poor because they're stupid, they're disreputable, they're hopeless. People are poor because they are paid less than the value that they produce. You need poverty. Poverty is needed if you're going to have wealth. The only way a slaveholder, a Roman senator, or antebellum plantation owner in the South, the only way they can live in this fabulously luxurious mode is by having slaves who work from the crack of dawn down into the night. That's expropriation. That's creating the
Alternative Views program was recorded in June of 1980.
poverty of the slave or the serf or the worker so that the slaveholder or the lord, the feudal lord, or the plutocrat, the capitalist, can really accumulate wealth.
Some people have a deep, abiding respect for the natural beauty that was once this country. And some people don't. People start pollution. People can stop it. Write for Pollution Booklet, Box 1771, Radio City Station, New York.
Very